What is up, guys? So today I'm going to be performing and teaching you a really great card trick that involves a prediction in the card box there and has a really great effect on the spectator. But before we get into that, if you are new here to my channel, make sure you do hit that subscribe button for more card trick videos like this one, AGT reveals, and giveaways. Now let's go ahead and get right into this card trick. Okay, so like I did just mention, this trick does involve a prediction in the card box here. And right now I'm going to prove to you guys that I do in fact have a prediction in here. So you guys can hear that prediction. I'm going to keep the box with my prediction in it off to the side and keep it there in your sight throughout the trick so you know I cannot manipulate or change my prediction in any way possible. So from here, what I would do is if I had a spectator, they would cut the cards in half wherever they want to, turn the cards face up, place those face up cards on the deck, and the very first face down card we come to, that would be their selection. So you guys will see what I mean by that right now. So let's say my spectator cuts the cards right here. We turn the cards face up just like so. Now we're going to spread to the very first face down card, which is right here, and that would be their first selection. So keep in mind that the spectator could have, cut the cards anywhere they want to, and this trick does involve the spectator choosing two cards, so we're going to do the exact same thing. Say my spectator cuts the cards right here, a little bit farther down this time, turn them up, face up like this, place those face up cards on the deck like so, and now we will spread to the very first face down card just like this, and that is going to go ahead and be their second selection. So keep in mind, guys, that like I just said, if I had a spectator here, they could have cut the cards anywhere they wanted to, and that would have changed the two selections. So in this case, we have the King of Hearts and the King of Diamonds. Now I'm going to go back to my prediction that has been in the card box the entire time and in your sight. Now I will reveal to you guys that I actually knew that my spectator would choose the two red kings. So that is how this card trick works. I hope you guys like this one, and if you want to learn how to do it, go ahead and stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so this trick is quite easy to perform, and the secret behind this card trick is a double-backed card. So I'm sure most of you guys know what a double-backed card is, but if you don't, really quickly, all you need to do is you can take about, let's say, like 2 jokers from the deck, or 2 random cards, but I would suggest 2 jokers, and you can take some double-sided tape here, place that around the edges of one card, and stick that other card right on top of it, and you have your own double-backed card. And like I've mentioned in other videos where double-backed cards are used, they're really important in card magic. They can be used in a lot of different tricks, and they are a very great gimmick. So I'm going to start getting into how the double-back card is used in this specific trick. So first, what you're going to do is you're going to want to take out 2 cards from the deck. They can be any 2 cards you want. In this case, I just chose 2 face cards with the same color because I think that makes the effect a little bit better. It really doesn't matter. You can choose any 2 cards you want, but like I did in the performance, I just chose the 2 red kings. And from here, the setup's quite simple. You're going to place the 2 cards that you want your predictions to be at the top of the deck face up, just like this. Then you're going to place the double-backed card on top of that. So before you go up to your spectator, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the card box and then write your 2 predictions on a piece of paper of some sort, fold it up, and then place it in the card box. So this makes it a little bit easier if you want to do, 2 face cards with the same color. You can just write 2 red kings, 2 red jacks, whatever you want. So you're going to go ahead and fold up your prediction, place it in the card box, seal it up, and then you're going to go up to your spectator and you are ready to start the trick. So before you begin the trick with your spectator, you're going to want to tell them you have a prediction in the card box here. Shake it so they make sure they know that there is a prediction in here. So at this point, you're going to place that off to the side, and you're going to tell your spectator that they are going to choose a card. And they're going to do this in a sort of unusual way. They are going to take up about half, they can cut the cards anywhere they want to, then they're going to turn the cards face up and then place it down. So you can do that way, but the problem is if you're doing this with the spectators doing it, they run the risk of accidentally doing it kind of like lazy, I guess you could say lazy, because they put it down, they might accidentally flash these face down cards here, the double back card and then the 2 kings. So the way to prevent that is you can have your spectators say stop anywhere they want to as you riffle down the side of the pack. So this is a little bit, and you're holding the deck. So they say stop here, then you go ahead and turn over the cards like that. Either way, it works fine. And also one more thing, you can go up to your spectator before you start this trick. You can do some false cuts, anything like that. I won't do a riffle shuffle because you run the risk of flashing these face-up cards. So from here, your spectator has cut the deck, or they've told you to stop when you're riffling down the deck. You're going to tell them the first face-down card you get to, that's going to be their first selection. So what you're going to do So you're going to spread out the cards face up towards your spectator. Then once you get to this first face down card, the first face down card is going to be one of your two predictions. In this case, we have the Red King. You're going to place that down. And as you're kind of spreading out the cards like this, you're going to want to go past these two cards here, the other prediction and the double back card, and you're just going to want to get a pinky break under these two cards. So kind of you just do this really quickly, kind of as you're spreading out the cards really casually. Then you're going to get that break, and you're going to separate the two halves of the deck like this with the pinky break. So from here, once you have that break, all you're going to do is you're going to turn over this packet of cards and just turn them over like this. So what you've done here is now you have the double back card on top with your second prediction face up right under it. So it should just look like this. So now you're going to go ahead and do the same thing. Like I said before, you can have your spectator cut the cards anywhere they want to, or you could riffle down the side and they can say stop. You're going to turn it over like this. You're going to go down to the very first face down card, just like so. And that's going to be the other king. You're going to place that down, your other prediction. Then from here, what you have, this packet here that's in your other hand, all the face-up cards, what you're going to want to do is you're going to turn them down, face down like this, and bring them to the bottom of the deck. So you do that because now you have the double-backed card back on top of the deck. And it is important to do that because you don't want the double-backed card in the middle of the deck because your spectator might get suspicious if they were asked to see the deck. So from here, you're going to go ahead and reveal their two selections. The spectator will believe they had completely free selections in their choice of cards, so you're going to show them they chose the two Red Kings, and you're going to make mention that your prediction has been on the table the entire time in their sight. You're going to take out your prediction, and then you will reveal to them that you had correctly guessed their two cards. So before I end this video, I'm going to go over a way you can get rid of the double-backed card here, so you come off completely clean, and you can just lead into your next trick. So I'm actually going to go over two ways you guys can do this, and the first way is quite simple. As your spectator is amazed at what you just did, they're looking at the two cards in the prediction, you can just simply palm off the double-backed card just at the top of the deck and casually place that in your pocket, and that's a great way to get rid of it so you can move into your next trick, coming off completely clean. And the other way to do it is a little bit more risky, but it does make it believable that there was absolutely no gimmicks involved in this trick. So what you're going to do is you're going to turn the cards face up like this, and then come with your other hand and then just out jog the double-backed card like this, so it should look like this, and then you're going to conceal that with your hand that's holding the deck in this kind of motion. So from here, what you're going to do is, as your spectator, again, they're looking at their two cards in the prediction, you're just going to spread out the cards, and then be careful when you start spreading, you don't accidentally flash this. So your hand's going to be like this, you're going to cover it up, and then you're just going to spread out the cards face up like this. And as you can see here, you come off completely clean because you can just go like this, and there's the double back card is nowhere in sight, and it's just behind this top part here. So it's just basically behind it. You got to be careful when you do this because you don't want to accidentally, out jog it like this as you spread out the cards. So that's a little bit more risky, but once you guys practice, if you guys practice that move, it really does make it believable. There's absolutely no way you could use a gimmick in this trick. So that is going to conclude the tutorial for this really cool prediction card trick. As you guys saw, it's pretty easy to perform. This is another great trick to start off your routine with if you're doing a series of tricks to your spectator, or you can do a series of tricks that involve the double-backed card, and this is certainly a great one to do with the double-backed card. So that is going to conclude this video. I hope the tutorial made sense for you guys. And one more thing I want to add before the end of this video is I want to get some ideas that you guys have about possible video ideas that I can be doing in the future. What I mean by that is, do you want to see more advanced card tricks, more beginner level card tricks that involve gimmicks, or some coin magic tricks, just coin tricks in general, any mind reading tricks that involve other objects other than cards, really anything like that, because obviously I want to be making videos that you guys want to see and videos that can help you guys learn magic to the best of your abilities. So go ahead, please leave some ideas you guys have for possible video topics that I can do in the future. So leave those ideas you guys have in the comment section below, and I will certainly take those ideas into consideration and hopefully incorporate some of them into videos that I will make in the future. Because like I just said, I ultimately want to make videos that you guys want to see. So that's going to do it for this video. Once again, if you are new here to my channel, make sure you do hit that subscribe button for more card and magic trick videos like this one, HET reveals, and giveaways. So I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.